Today we're going to look at adding integers. What is an integer? An integer is a positive, a negative number, or zero. So we have a number line and it ranges from -10 to +10, where our left-hand side are negative numbers and the further a number is from zero, the smaller it is. And on our right-hand side, we have our positive numbers. And when the numbers are further from zero, they're actually larger. So I'm going to show you now how to add them using the number line. We have a question that says -5 plus 8. So what we do is we start at the -5, and because we're adding a positive number, we're going to jump 8 spaces, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the right. And the answer is going to be +3. So when we are adding positive numbers, we jump to the right-hand side. I'm going to demonstrate that using a couple more. Okay, we have +3, add +6. So we start at +3, then we add 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right, and the answer is +9. We have -4, add +5, so we start at the -4, we're adding a positive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps to the right, which is +1. Now what happens when you add a negative? When you're adding a negative, the number actually becomes smaller. So when you're adding a negative, we're actually jumping to the left. And I'll demonstrate. We have -2 plus -4. So we start at the -2. Because we're adding a negative, we're actually jumping 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the left. 4 plus -8. We start at the 4, we're adding a negative, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Answer's -4. We have -3 plus -5, starting at the -3, adding a negative, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 plus -8, we start at the 7, adding a negative, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our last question is 8. Again, adding a negative, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our answer is 0, being positive nor negative. I'm going to show you another way to look at things now. When you're adding a negative, for example, -3 plus -5, I tell my students that when you have a plus negative together, what happens is the negative overrides. So I would scribble out the positive and ignore it. So the question then becomes -3 take 5, which would give you an answer of -8. So that could be a different way of looking at adding negative integers. And that is how you add integers using the number line.